I knew that I would never hang out with these people again, because I'm just like, what's happening? Like, so in this video, enough of the rambling. In this video, I'm talking about how I've been able to make friends and make some meaningful connections here in Canada. As somebody that has lived in Nigeria all my life, I'm Nigerian, my both parents are Nigerian. I have lived 23, was it 23 years? Yeah, like 23-ish years in Nigeria, and then in 2024, which was last year, January, I came to Canada for school. Moving from Nigeria to Canada and having to make friends again, or make more friends, it felt like I was in primary school but in an adult body, because I don't really have to do a lot to make friends, at least growing up in Abuja and growing up Nigerian in Nigeria. Making friends might not be easy, but it's not impossible. So in this video, we'll be unpacking how to do this. Like, how will I make it and it's not be awkward? How will I meet somebody? I'll say hi and then we'll talk. Do I now have to text them the day that we exchange numbers? Will it look like I'm doing too much, or will it be like, oh, I never text fast enough? Like, all that whole mind game, and then you're thinking it's not even like, it's not a romantic relationship that I'm trying to do, it's friendship that I'm trying to do. It's not supposed to be this hard. It's not supposed to be this hard, but I think it feels that way. Like, it feels hard because most of us did not really go through making friends as like a project. Like, now it seems like an entire project, so we didn't really go through it as an entire project like this back home. How it was back home is probably like through school, people you met as classmates in school became your friends, maybe by friends of convenience, and then you guys actually became friends, maybe. Or like from church, maybe your home church. If you're attending a church for 10 years 15 years, you will make friends, whether you like it or not. Whether it's by force or by choice, you will make friends. But now it's like school, and maybe your school is like 1 year 2 years, and you don't even have classes every day. So like, if you don't want to, you can actually finish from school and you will not have any friend. But you need to really try to keep these people, and if you want to say they're your friend, like really keep them as friends. And so for me, when I came, one of the ways that really helped me to make friends and start building community again is church. Because the church I attend here is the same church I was attending in Nigeria, just a different branch. So some things I was already used to, I'm like, oh, okay, this is cute, this is nice. And I was just happy to be in like something that looked like familiar ground or familiar environment. So it's like, yes, now we're here, and here there's snow. Back home there's no snow, but it's the same, like at the core of the church, like the same thing. There's just a few differences here and there, difference in location. So no problem. Was it still hard? Obviously. I think for like the first few months, I didn't have any friend in church. I'll just come after church, I'll finish and going home. And this is somebody like me in Nigeria. I don't used to go maybe after church. I'm one of those people that used to stay. We'll be the last people that will close church. Say, okay, bye. All of us, I'm part of the last batch of people that will leave church more often than not. Now imagine me coming here, and then after church, I'm carrying my bag, I'm going home. It felt unusual. It felt weird, but what was weird, I was to just sit down there and be waiting. Because everybody was just, everybody talking to their friends, everybody talking to their friend. So me, after church, I just used to come back home. The first few months of 2024. After church, I just used to come back home because I'm like, it's even cold outside. Let me go back home. I should be in my bed right now. But at least like with time, I now started attending a smaller group. So like there's church Sunday, and then once in a month we have a smaller group, which is like a fellowship. And that was nice because this is smaller amount of people, a lesser amount of people in attendance, and so it's easier to mingle with people. Like, let's say I'm having to mingle with 10-20 people, like that's easier than having to mingle with 100 200 300 maybe 500 people. That's way better. And I'm not an introvert, I'm kind of an extrovert, but I'm not like your typical extrovert. I don't know how to explain. I think it's until you meet me you really understand, but just know I'm not an introvert. So it's not like I did not want to like be speaking to people, but I think because I'm new to, in my first couple of weeks or months, like I just want to observe. I don't want to immediately just jump. Like, observing helps you a lot, because by observing you get to see people, you get to see how they interact with other people, you see what people like are like outside of you or outside of interaction with you, and you're just observing, you're just seeing. So there was church that really helped, and then smaller groups, smaller fellowship we had in church was very, very helpful too. I started meeting people there, and then we'll see in church on Sunday, and then we'll say hi, and like that. Like I was now really, really getting involved, and I joined the units in church after some months. The training, joined the units in church. That one too helped me to meet more people and more people and more people. And then there was school too. So with school, I met people. I will not say all my classmates are my friends, but I established some very helpful bonds in school, both with classmates and people that were not my classmates, but we met in the same school. That helped as well. And this, when I say helped, as per just having somebody that you go and have coffee with, or both of you walk back home together, or both of you would walk from the bus stop to school, it helps you it helps make you feel like you're not running mad. Because when you're always in your head at home, you're on your own, like just in your room, you just do your things by yourself. As time goes by, sometimes you realize you haven't even said a word in 72 hours. You're just like, you're existing, but you're wondering like, am I even okay? And maybe it's normal for you, but for me, I'm like, And so like, okay, so there was school, meeting people at school, and then some events, and then you meet a few people here. Oh, hi, how are you? And then from one friend, you meet other friends, because that friend would have friends, or that person you know and is an acquaintance would have friends, and that's another way to meet people too. Network of friends, that kind of thing. And it's not like immediately you just, okay, now you're my friend, and like you take your time. There's patience that's very important when it comes to making friends. You need to be patient, because people tend to expose themselves and their true colors with time, but we're not always very patient to allow them expose themselves before we will now already have suffered the implication of their bad behavior. Yeah, so be patient with it. It's not every time that you meet somebody that you bond with them. There's some people you meet. There was one hangout I went for. I knew that I would never hang out with these people again, because I was like, what's happening? Like, you guys, like it just did not feel like a hangout to me, and I just knew like I was not going to hang out with these people again. There was nothing to discuss. There was nothing to try to make. There was no benefit of that. I was just like, because I will now dress or come into my house, stress myself, finish. I could have been sleeping, me that like sleep, and then the hangout was not just giving what it was supposed to give, and I just think I would hang out with people again. No hard feelings, like no problem, but I'm not hanging out with you people. Peace and light. I'll be love and peace. Anyone that people want to take it. But then there are also people that I met at my church as well. I'm talking about church a lot because I met a lot of people because of church as well. And then we had a smaller group, and then we hung out, and it was just really like great vibes, great energy, great food, and I had fun. And I'm looking forward to meeting more people like in different places as well. But I'm just saying, like, the one that you have, like if there's a religious community, your church, or like what your religious community, and you're sleeping on it, I mean, I don't have many words to tell you, but that's actually a great place to meet people. And school is a great place to meet people. Things that you're interested in. If you like swimming lessons might be a good place to meet people. If you like you can check on Eventbrite, different events that happen on the weekend, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. You can check for them. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. Things that interest you is a good place to meet friends in a new environment, because if you like football and you are playing football with people, I don't think you'll be playing football with people that are not interested in playing football. Do you get? So that's a way to meet people that are interested in what you're interested in. They may not be interested in like maybe every single thing you're interested in, but if it's one thing, that's fine. I don't think all your friends will be interested in every single thing that you're interested in, and that's okay. But just be open, like now that you're in a new environment, be open to exploring like different experiences. Just know that you cannot be in your house 247 and expect to meet friends. You can meet friends online. Like I've met friends online too. Yes, that's another thing. I've met friends, a few people online, and we're still getting to know each other. But you can meet friends, or you can make friends online as well. Just be careful. Even in real life, just be careful. Your guards, it's okay for your guards to still be up at first, but as time goes by, you begin to trust these people and you're more laid back, but still be very cautious, because you don't know anybody until you know them. So you can meet people at home or from the comfort of your home, but it's a nice idea to be outside. It's getting warmer now. Now is a good idea to get your outfits ready for the summer and be outside. Like, be outside, because you meet people when you're outside. There may be, you might be having invites, you might be getting invites to different things or seeing different posts like, oh, there's this event happening, there's this pop-up happening, there's that pop-up happening. And like, well, me, I just want to rest. I've worked, I've gone to school, I'm just tired, I just want to chill. But if you're going to make friends, you have to stand up, you have to rise and make some effort at least. And then when you start meeting people, to make the conscious effort to be there for them as much as possible. If it's like they're content creators and you're a content creator, I think one of the things I'm learning to do, whether or not I feel like it, is like reposting for people. I was already doing this before, but I'm trying to do more of that. Like, not just reposting, encouraging them in person, telling them like, oh, I love your content, I love your videos. Genuinely, if I love it, I'm going to tell you I love it, because I think we all assume that everybody knows that they are great or they are doing great, but they don't. If you speak to people on a daily basis, you realize how much a lot of us are struggling with different thoughts. Like, we're struggling with, am I good enough? Am I doing well? Am I showing up enough? It feels like I'm not showing up enough. Like, so it's good that you're telling people these things and you're reaching out to them, you're wishing them well on their birthdays, anniversaries, you're celebrating them. If they invite you for birthday, you may not want to go, but just stand up and go. If not for anything, maybe to go and eat rice, maybe to just like to celebrate people that are celebrating you too. When you're celebrating, they'll celebrate with you. It might not always be convenient, but I think that's part of friendship, that you go out of your way to sacrifice because this person means a lot to you. It's very important. And these are not the only ways to make friends, but these are things that have helped me, and it would help you if you take it into consideration. Whether you're an immigrant or you're not even an immigrant, like you're still in your home country and you don't ever plan to move. If you're struggling to make friends or you're trying to make friends and it's seeming like you meet people and you speak to people, but your conversations don't really hold water, you don't speak as much, and then like nothing anymore, like there's no more friendship, maybe you need to reevaluate and think about all the things that I've said. Are you reaching out to them? Are you being there for them? Are you allowing people to be there for you too? If you're going to make friends, or if you want to make friends, you need to learn to reach out. So you need help, and that's one thing that my friends have attacked me about, that I need to ask for help more. Maybe this might be you too. So you need to learn to ask for help, allow people to be there for you and be there for people. All of these things might be hard, not even might be, they are hard to do, but it's very, very possible. And it's easy for me to sit down here and be speaking and advising, but I'm speaking to myself as well, because I need this advice a lot. And you make friends. 2025, meaningful, wonderful, beautiful, healthy friendships is what we're all praying for, and so shall it be. Bye. Thanks for watching the video. My name is Fisayo. I'm a Nigerian living in Toronto, Canada. I've been here for a little over a year. Actually, it's more than a little over a year. Let's say a year and a few months. And so far, so good. Thank God. I'm settled in a bit better than when I first came. And on this channel, we've been doing a lot of unpacking of my experiences and how they can help you to maybe not suffer what I've gone through, or if something I've enjoyed, that you can also enjoy, things that I've learned, lessons that might be beneficial to you if you're coming, or if you're here, or if you come soon. Welcome in advance. Thank you for watching this video. Please make sure you like it, subscribe, share with your friends and your friends' enemy and your family members and everybody in your life. Thank you. Bye.